It's week 4 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chargers and the Bears. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying... Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but, boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bigsby. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To the air, Williams. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Tui Tuipulotu got in and dropped him.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
It was good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man is Atwell, complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. 2nd and 1. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
They'll look to throw again. Hard throw, incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And a 3 and out on that 1st drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Now Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does. And I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Here's a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. There's the tight end, Cole Kmet, as he and this offense trot back out onto the field. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Throwing is Williams. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. To throw, Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Well, there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue throughout this contest.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 19. To throw, it's Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield at man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's Williams. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The Chargers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their
and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 80 yards.
And you can tell early they're going to look his way quite a bit. And he made himself available on that one.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll set up a throw. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Onto the field now come the Bears.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the gun, here's Williams. That is caught.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And, Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
To the air, Williams.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 2.
At the Chargers' 48-yard line.
To the air once more, Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
They'll set up a screen for Bigsby.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A first carry now. This is Matthews. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
That's pulled in at the 32, and he goes out right around the 39. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Bears take over. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They start the drive with Matthews. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
A first down carry for Matthews. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Deion Henley there on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Williams.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
To the right side and complete to Atwell.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw here.
And this one finds McConkey.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Needing a few yards. Here's Matthews.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They stay on the ground with Matthews again.
And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. In motion, the tight end.
To throw, Williams. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And the Chargers coming out of the field now. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Fancy footwork at the 45. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
In motion goes the tight end. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Palmer. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
3rd down and 13.
Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
To throw, it's Williams. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Here's Williams.
Going underneath for Matthews. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First and 10 at the 40.
Looking to throw is Williams.
His throw incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Williams going to look to throw again.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And his kick is indeed good, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, will just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They'll throw now on the final play. And his pass incomplete. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front, as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off, and the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. Working out of the gun, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
2nd and 3.
And he'll get this complete downfield to Kmet.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
To the air, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 20-yard line.
To the air once more. Williams over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And his throw is incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Moore, the man in motion. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And this one is right through. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
2nd and 4.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
They'll set up to throw.
He'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. He'll take this to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Dobbins.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
He'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. 2nd down and 4.
Inside handoff, Matthews. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Throwing is Williams.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On the counter, it's Matthews. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
To throw, Williams.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
And Matthews has it right side. This will wind up a loss on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Moore, the man in motion.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Second and 5.
And this is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Williams going to throw for it.
That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Chargers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense.
They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. To throw, it's Williams. Open man is Komet, the tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Looking to throw is Williams.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here's Williams.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Throwing again here, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
He dumps it off to Matthews.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
At the Chargers' 46-yard line.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
3rd down and 1.
On gain of 9, brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
And that will be incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. The Charger drive about to get going.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple.
They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Chargers.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been stymied left and right, converted only one time. This will be 3rd and 6.
He's got his target. That's complete.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw.
Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays,
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
this is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Roger McCreary, the man in the right spot to knock that away.
Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. 37 yards on the punt with no return. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Throw out wide is incomplete. Josh Palmer, the intended target.
And it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw.
Open man is Palmer.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for L.A. This is taken at the 15. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Trying to eat some clock. It's Matthews. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears.
So they came in here facing a very tall task going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really an outstanding performance.
They certainly showed that they weren't going to be intimidated, didn't they? They took out the best defense in the NFL today, took it right to them, and that's against a group of guys that is used to shutting people down. To me, this is going to be a signature moment for this team's season.
So for Chicago, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll hit the road next week to